The secret to building wealth in your 20s. When most people think about building wealth, they picture seasoned professionals with decades of experience, big salaries, or a thriving business empire. But here's the truth. Wealth is not about age, it's about habits. The most powerful time to start building wealth isn't in your 40s or 50s, but in your 20s. This decade sets the foundation for your financial future, and the decisions you make now can either propel you toward financial freedom or leave you stuck in cycles of debt and regret. The secret to building wealth in your 20s isn't winning the lottery or inheriting money. It's about using time, discipline, and smart financial choices to your advantage. The power of time and compounding. If there's one financial superpower you have in your 20s, it's time. Compounding is the process of earning returns on your returns, and it's what transforms small amounts of money into massive wealth over the decades. For example, imagine you invest $200 a month starting at age 22, with an average return of 8% per year. By the time you're 60, you'll have nearly $600,000. But if you wait until you're 32 to start investing that same $200 a month, you'll end up with less than half of that amount. The only difference? Time. This is why the best moment to start isn't later when you earn more, it's now, even if the amount is small. Live below your means. Lifestyle inflation is one of the biggest traps people fall into in their 20s. You land your first job, maybe get a promotion, and suddenly you feel the urge to upgrade everything: your car, your apartment, your wardrobe, and even your vacations. While it feels good in the moment, overspending steals from your future wealth. The real secret is learning to live below your means. That doesn't mean living like a monk, it means being intentional with your spending. Create a budget, save first, and treat luxuries as rewards, not as a lifestyle. Every dollar you don't spend today is a seed that can grow into financial independence tomorrow. Build an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Job loss, medical emergencies, or sudden expenses can derail your progress if you're unprepared. An emergency fund, ideally 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses, acts as your safety net. Without it, you'll end up relying on credit cards or loans, which can push you into debt spirals. With it, you gain peace of mind and the freedom to take calculated risks, such as switching jobs or starting a business, without the constant fear of financial disaster. Invest in yourself. First, money is important, but in your 20s, your greatest asset isn't cash, it's your potential. Investing in yourself through education, skill building, and personal growth pays higher returns than almost any stock or bond. This could mean pursuing certifications, attending workshops, starting a side hustle, or developing soft skills like communication and leadership. The more valuable you make yourself in the job market, the more opportunities you'll have to increase your income. Remember, your earning power is the engine that drives wealth creation. Avoid toxic debt. Not all debt is created equal. A reasonable student loan or a mortgage can be considered good debt if it builds your future. But high-interest debt, like credit card balances, is the enemy of wealth. With average credit card interest rates often exceeding 20%, carrying a balance is like running uphill with weights on your back. The secret here is simple: use credit responsibly. Pay your balances in full every month, don't borrow for things you don't need, and work on building a strong credit score. A good score will save you thousands in interest over your lifetime. Start investing early. Many young people delay investing because they think they don't know enough, don't have enough money, or believe they'll start later when they earn more. But waiting is the costliest mistake you can make. Thankfully, investing today is more accessible than ever. With apps and online platforms, you can start with as little as $10. Focus on long-term strategies like low-cost index funds, retirement accounts, 401k or IRA, and diversified portfolios. Don't obsess over picking the next hot stock. Instead, adopt the mindset of consistent, patient investing. Markets rise and fall, but over decades, they trend upward. Your 20s give you the luxury of time to weather the ups and downs. Build multiple streams of income. Relying on one paycheck is risky. What happens if you lose your job or your industry changes overnight? In your 20s, start exploring ways to diversify your income. This could mean freelancing, creating digital products, starting a side hustle, or investing in assets that generate passive income. You don't need to build an empire right away. The goal is to create additional cash flow streams that reduce your dependence on one source and accelerate your wealth journey. Surround yourself with the right people. Your environment influences your financial future more than you realize. If you surround yourself with people who spend recklessly, you'll feel pressure to do the same. If you build a circle of friends and mentors who value financial literacy, discipline, and entrepreneurship, you'll naturally adopt those habits. Wealth is not only about money, it's also about mindset. Protect your energy and choose to learn from those who are already where you want to be. Practice patience and consistency. Building wealth isn't glamorous in the short term. It doesn't happen overnight, and it won't look exciting compared to the flashy lifestyles often portrayed on social media. But consistency is where the magic happens. Saving, investing, and growing your skills year after year may not feel thrilling at first, but over time, it compounds into freedom. The freedom to live life on your own terms without financial stress controlling your choices. The secret to building wealth in your 20s isn't about luck, shortcuts, or waiting for a big break. It's about mindset, discipline, and consistency. By starting early, living below your means, building an emergency fund, and investing in yourself and your future, you create a foundation that few people ever achieve. Wealth is not defined by how much money you make today, but by how well you manage, grow, and protect it. The habits you form in your 20s will shape your financial destiny for decades to come. Start small, start now, and remember, your 20s aren't just a time to enjoy life. They're the most powerful time to build the life you've always dreamed of. And that's the secret to building wealth in your 20s. Remember, it's not about how much money you make right now, but about the habits you build, the discipline you practice, and the choices you make every single day. Start small, stay consistent, and your future self will thank you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more tips on money, investing, and financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.